basically a Lamborghini.
Audi has replaced the R8 with this. What on earth?
What do we think about the new Audi? I still drive a smart car, and it failed its MOT because of the headlight and engine problems. Yeah, and I can't afford to fix it. Anyway, what do we think about the new Audi?
Car makers trying to do to us.
This is the brand new Audi R8 replacement.
I saw an Audi R8 today, and it looks pretty old. So this here, I love the look of it.
But it isn't what you think. It's faster, rarer, more expensive, and more exclusive than a Lamborghini. And it could be the best car Audi has ever made, or the most disappointing. We'll find out. It's called the Nuvolari. It has over 1,000 horsepower, does 0 to 60 in 2.6
over 1,000 horsepower.
seconds, and can hit 217 miles an hour. But it's not just about
217 isn't bad. Fastest I've probably ever driven is maybe like 150, and that's when I used to work at a car dealership, and sometimes we used to deliver cars to customers. Mate, that would be the best drive of your life.
at the numbers, because this is the most unusual looking Audi I've seen in years.
Beautiful.
From the side, it's like someone fed the original R8 through a Minecraft filter and added gigantic alloy wheels. Seriously, are they rationing curves over at Audi's design studio or something? But from other angles, it looks...
It's good though, because no company, well, Ferrari anyway, is sticking to rough edges. Like rough edges on a car, especially when it's like a hypercar or a supercar, it just makes it look more aggressive, man.
worryingly like a stretched Tesla Cybercab, or something like Will Smith would drive if they gave iRobot an AI generated remake for 2026. But none of this should come as a surprise, because Audi basically confirmed this car's design when it unveiled the Concept C last year. Both cars have the silhouette of an Apple mouse and the colour palette of a new build bathroom, but the thing that stands out most is the upright grille. It seems completely out of place on a wide ground hugging supercar.
It's completely out of place. I think it looks good. I wouldn't say it looks out of place. Definitely new, but it doesn't look bad.
Like watching a portrait
These car people love complaining.
video on a widescreen TV. However, there's a reason for this. It's been inspired by the original Silver Arrows race cars from the 1930s, one of which was raced by the Italian driver Tazio Nuvolari, which is where the car gets its very un-German name. That's all a bit Antiques Roadshow, isn't it? But it's a good thing you don't have to be an automotive historian to guess where the rest of this car got its inspiration from. The massive black intake behind the
I can't lie, it looks like a Lamborghini Gallardo, and they just reskinned it.
doors, they're obviously a reference to the original R8's iconic side blades. And the vast black diffuser, matching hollowed out bodywork and gigantic central exhaust all look like they belong on a Murcielago SV. Interestingly, that's not the only thing about this car that seems more raging bull than four rings. Because if you peel away the bodywork, you'll find this car is basically a Lamborghini Temerario underneath. This means the iconic
Lamborghini Temerario? I'm too poor for that.
naturally aspirated V10 in the old R8 has finally been put to pasture. In its place, you get the twin-turbo 4-litre
Fully V8 twin turbo, not bad. I think this car is a hybrid, so that compared with an electric motor, oh my gosh, yeah, definitely over 1,000 horsepower easily.
hybrid V8 and dual motors on the front axle like you get in the Temerario, and they're all connected to a 7.3 kilowatt-hour battery between the seats, exactly where the old R8 prop shaft used to go. However, the Nuvolari gets a few important and unexpected differences compared with Lambo's baby supercar. The outgoing R8 was basically a Huracan that ditched the prom dress and put on a pantsuit, and it had less power to make sure it wouldn't upstage its Italian cousin, but not anymore. Sure, the Nuvolari's V8 develops the same 800 horsepower and equally bonkers 10,000 RPM as the Lambo's engine, and the three electric motors are basically the same. But somehow, Audi has managed to coax an extra 81 horsepower out of the car's combined total. This means the Nuvolari has 1,001 horsepower compared to the Temerario's 920 horsepower. As a result, it'll go from 0 to 60 miles an hour in less than 2.6 seconds.
Bro, I think, I'm not even lying, I think my car takes around 8 to 9 seconds to get to 60 miles an hour.
Which is half a second quicker than the old R8 Performance. It's also 1/10 of a second quicker than the Lamborghini Temerario, and only 1/10 of a second behind Lambo's flagship, the Revuelto. However, when I raced those two...
Honestly, the Audi is cool, but I think I'd rather choose a Lamborghini. Just because I like the spec on Lamborghinis, and I think they look a bit more aggressive, and I think they're a bit cheaper. The new Audi is cool, but these Lamborghinis they're showing, look nice.
Lambos over a standing quarter mile. Here's what happened. Turns out the Revuelto isn't.
But who cares if a car is a half a second faster than another car? You're never gonna need to drive that fast. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, and I think most of it just depends on the driver and not really the car, especially if you're on the road or on a track. Bro, these lot be caring about a split-second difference and extra 10 horsepower. It's not gonna make a difference really.
Actually faster than the Temerario. Anyway, based on both these stats, I bet the new Audi will turn out to be quicker than both Lamborghinis. That would mean this Audi is quicker in a drag race than any Lamborghini ever made. Talk about a turn up for the books. Because this Nuvolari is significantly more exclusive.
It's because it's electric, man.
Than your average supercar. Lamborghini will continue to sell the Revuelto for as long as.
Bro, I didn't even realize. Look at the license plate on this car, bro. Man's got a Lamborghini with a license plate that says autism. I have to respect it, bro. Fair enough.
There are customers and emissions regulations allow. But Audi has taken
the only way you can get the Lamborghini if you're autistic, I guess.
A different approach. Only 499 of these Nuvolaris will ever be made. That makes it rarer than a LaFerrari. However, this
only 500 ever made. So this car is not going to get seen like that, you know. It's not. I wouldn't really call it the R8 successor, just because I mean there's only 500 in the world. It looks like an R8, sure, but if they wanted an R8 successor, they should have made more than 500.
Scarcity comes at a price. This is by far the most expensive new Audi on sale. When orders open soon, it'll cost around £500,000. That's about.
Honestly, for £500,000, it's not worth it, man. You can get a nice car for about 100 bags, 150. You can get a Lambo for 150. Lamborghini Huracan 2015, 1,200,000. Yeah, basically for not even 1.2. For 120k, I think you can get a better deal for your money. It's a nice car, but for 500k, man, it's crazy people are actually buying this stuff because it's gonna sell out. It's a different bracket out there.
£50,000 more than the starting price on a Lamborghini Revuelto. It's double what a Temerario.
Double this. I can't lie. Would you rather have 2 of these Lamborghinis here or one of those Audis? I would personally have 2 of these Lamborghinis, bro. Honestly, for half the price, yeah, of course.
Costs and 3 times more than a basic.
The bitch is gonna hop in your Audi. She's gonna think you're driving a flipping Audi A1 or Audi TT. But if the bitch hops in your Lambo, it's a Lambo, innit?
R8 cost when it was last on sale in 2024. So why would anyone pay that much for what seems like a reskinned Temerario? Well, besides the unusual styling and the extra 80 horsepower, Audi has gone completely rogue with the interior. And I don't just mean the fact they copied Polestar's genius idea of not having a rear window. If it wasn't for the Audi badge on the steering wheel, I bet you'd never guess which brand designed this cabin. Some of it is good. The metal door handles and paddle shifters look great, and I bet they feel wonderful, but the massive centre screen doesn't scream supercar. If anything,
I think that screams supercar because I think it's quite a sensible place to have a screen. A lot of these new cars have screens everywhere. I feel like this screen is quite productive, like, it makes sense.
Shouts Volvo SUV.
I understand, it does look like a Volvo SUV, but as long as it's practical, fuck it.
Don't get me wrong, it's a nice looking interior, but does it look like it belongs in a car that costs £500,000?
Yeah, no, bro, you can get a Maybach or something.
Quid? I don't think so. So where does your money actually go? Well, it's difficult to see in this silver painted car, but the entire body is made from carbon fibre, which is an Audi first. You'd expect it would make this new car significantly lighter than the Temerario, which uses a blend of carbon and aluminium, but that's not actually the case. Audi claims this new car weighs less than 1,750 kilograms dry, whereas the Temerario's dry weight is just 1,690 kilograms. Now, dry weights are a bit confusing. The reality is, with fluids, this Audi's curb weight will probably be almost 1.9 tons, which is a lot for a supercar. However, to make sure the Nuvolari
1.9 tons is I swear that's like 500 kg, like 500-600 kg.
It can handle all its weight. The team drafted in Gabriele Bortoletto from Audi's fledgling Formula 1 squad to help set up the chassis. Apparently, he likes his cars to be as tail-happy as possible.
Man, look at all these people at the Audi meetup, yeah? Tell me when you see a black person. Let's have a look. I don't see a single one there. He's brown. Get him out. Yeah, no niggers allowed. No niggers allowed.
Which bodes well. One of the biggest changes they made was to the suspension. The Lamborghini's adaptive setup with electromagnetic adjustment is gone, replaced by a fully mechanical system. Audi also overhauled the geometry to make the track width even wider, and it fitted larger ceramic brakes than you get in the
I just saw a black person.
geometry to make the track width even wider.
Look. One black person got invited to the Audi meetup.
And it fitted
But
larger
it's crazy, everyone just pulling out their phones and
ceramic brakes than you get in the Lamborghini. The discs measure a whopping 420mm at the front and 410mm at the rear. So will this completely transform the way this car drives? Probably not, but actually this doesn't matter. Unlike the original R8, the Nuvolari hasn't been designed to make mid-engine supercars more accessible. It's a halo product designed to compete with Ferrari, McLaren and Lamborghini, not just the Porsche 911. No one is going to be driving it on their morning commute, and no one is going to be dreaming of buying a used one in a decade's time for the same price as a family SUV. I bet almost every one of the 499 cars will be treated as an investment and barely driven. Still,
he's right, man. For $500,000 in the price of this car, anyone that buys it is just gonna buy it, hold on to it and sell it for triple the price. Like, this car is gonna probably be worth millions, and to be fair, I don't really think it's worth millions at all. It's a nice car, but for double a Lamborghini, bro, like, I'm gonna buy something else.
I guess that if all the cars are locked up in some climate controlled garage, they won't be offending any old R8 fans, will they? I hope you'll enjoy the video. If you did, give it a like. If you think this car's looks are controversial, they aren't anything compared to Ferrari's new electric car, the Luce.
Oh, the Luce, whatever. I made a reaction video on that car already. Guys, if you forgot, jrichh comments on every single video I watch, so please comment on this video. I'm gonna comment W Lambo. Lambo plate, because I did like the plate on the Lambo. But yeah, beautiful car. Make sure to comment on the jrichh video, like, subscribe.
This is Ferrari.
Okay, get that ugly car off my screen.
Buying this car is basically a Lamborghini